So for Prop 63, we found 77% support, and we found that support in all kinds of subgroups. It's an overwhelming 93% of Democrats who support that change in the law, which is almost unheard of. And you get big majorities even amongst independents, Republicans, people of different ages. So this is one of the measures that you see the strongest support of almost anything you would see in the political world.
So what's the feeling thermometer, and how did the presidential candidates do?
A feeling thermometer is when we ask respondents to rate a candidate or a cause or something on a scale of 0 to 100, 100 being the warmest or they're most favorable to that person, 0 being the coldest. And so we asked that about the presidential candidates, and 71% of respondents were cold towards Trump, which is pretty overwhelming. He only had 17% that were warm towards him. Whereas with Clinton, it's more in the 40s, so it's more split on hers. She doesn't have this overwhelming warmth towards her, but it's far better than what Trump is looking at in California.
So the participants were also polled about their feelings about illegal immigration. What were the findings?
On illegal immigration, there was a split on how much of a problem they thought it was. We were actually sort of surprised at the findings in that there were more Californians that thought that illegal immigration was a problem than thought that it was not a problem, probably because we're a border state. We have a reputation for being liberal, especially on issues like that, but even so, a majority of Californians are concerned that illegal immigration is a problem.
How about the questions involving the California dream, the attainability of the California dream and state pride? What were the findings there?
So we asked a series of questions about the California dream, and what we found is that for the most part people feel optimistic about California. They feel like we're doing better than we were in the past, at least amongst some subgroups. But the things that a lot of people associate with that dream are a comfortable retirement and affordability of a home, being able to buy their own home. And vast majorities of Californians, but especially amongst the poor, feel like they don't have that shot, that's not an opportunity. And even people making over 100% or $100,000 per year are concerned that housing is not affordable, that they can't buy their own home. So that's probably something we should be concerned about as a state, that our affordability issues are out of control, and people feel like they can't achieve what they thought they could as Californians.
The election, as you know, is just weeks away. Do you anticipate that these results will hold, or are they likely to change as we inch closer to November?
Usually what we see in polls, especially on initiatives, is that voters early on, even this close to the race, haven't started to read their voter guides. They haven't paid attention to campaign commercials. In fact, many of the campaign commercials haven't started until about now. They start after Labor Day most of the time. And so there hasn't been a lot of exposure to these questions yet. Once people start to study up on the issues, though, we'll see some shifting.
Kim Nalder with CalSpeaks, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.